Hey there everybody, my name is Kevin. This is my channel, obviously. Do you ever have periods in your life where you're beset by feelings like that you're going to die, or that your life in general might soon take such a downswing that you may as well be dead? Right now I kind of have that issue. It's a sporadic thing that'll go away with time. I'm not going to try and drag it out or get any pity. It's not really the point of the video. But when I do get into moods like this, I always tend to go back to a favorite game series of mine, S.T.A.L.K.E.R. Something about the atmosphere of the series resonates with me, and I find it hard to get tired of the series even after hundreds, maybe even 1,000 hours into it. Back when I was a teenager, I eagerly watched a GameFAQs page for the first S.T.A.L.K.E.R. before it was out, before it seemed like it was anything other than vaporware. And then when it was finally going to come out, I had to get it the day it arrived in my local GameStop. They hadn't even stocked it on the shelves yet the day that I went in to get it. I had to make one of the Best Buy workers go out to the delivery trucks and pull a copy out for me. And I've enjoyed the series ever since. S.T.A.L.K.E.R. always seems to have this tone, for me, that I find perfect. It's a master stroke in the idea of taking a simple concept and fleshing it out, expanding upon it, until it seems like its own living world. I can't help but feel that this is some of the same stuff that makes people enjoy like the lore and ambiance of Dark Souls. Although there may never be another true S.T.A.L.K.E.R. game now that the developers are kind of splintered and there's shit going down in Ukraine and all that stuff. It has 3 solid entries, each with a particularly unique and lively modding scene which continues to float the proverbial corpse of a franchise along even these years later. So because of the gloomy mood I've found hovering over me, I've decided to dust off S.T.A.L.K.E.R. again, and since I'm trying to do a YouTube channel now, I thought I'd play it for YouTube. So with that in mind, I thought I'd start with the first game of the series, Shadow of Chernobyl. I'll be playing it using what some consider to be the defining mod for Shadow of Chernobyl, AMK 1.4. I don't plan to drag the series out for long, but who knows what will happen. I plan to complete the game with the full good ending, and I'll try and explain the plot and setting a bit along the way for anyone who might want to know more about S.T.A.L.K.E.R. but doesn't have the desire to play it. There's a friend of mine, for example, who irrationally hates the idea of the game but will probably watch this series because I'll force him to. So, with that introduction out of the way, I'm going to introduce the setting just a bit by shamelessly ripping part of the intro cutscene from Call of Pripyat. With that, let's start.
At 0123, on April 26, 1986, the reactor of Power Block 4 of Chernobyl NPP is destroyed following a series of thermal explosions. The resulting radioactive cloud moves across the European part of the USSR, Eastern Europe, and Scandinavia, eventually reaching America. The consequences of the disaster are so serious that the government is forced to begin evacuating the residents of nearby towns and villages. A 30-kilometer exclusion zone is created to stop residents from returning to the contaminated area. June 11, 2006. The exclusion zone lights up with a flash of blinding light as clouds can be seen evaporating in the sky. After a moment of complete silence, a peal of thunder shakes the ground. Most of the government forces guarding the perimeter are killed instantly. 2008. Scientists are still unable to explain what happened. Rare expeditions into the zone usually end in tragedy, with survivors telling stories of mutated animals with incredible abilities roaming the area. According to various estimates, by 2010, the zone is home to between 1 and 300 unknown individuals. They call themselves stalkers and make their living by collecting anomalous formations known as artifacts, which they sell for considerable sums of money.
Alright. And after that long intro, which I thank you for watching, we're just going to get right into it. This is the game. I'm going to be playing on Master difficulty. Because I have played these games a lot. I might not be the best at them. I might die sometimes. But the game has quick saving and such. So I'm not too worried about it. Once it loads in, there will be a tone setting cutscene. So I'll be quiet over that.
This one seems to be alive. What a lucky guy. At least death would have saved him from the dreams. Let's go and see what value Sidorovich will put on your head.
What have you got?
A body. It came from the death truck. It's got the mark.
Well, you know the drill. Leave him on
This
the...
is a live one.
Bullshit! You are lying.
Let the zone take me if I am.
Put it here. I think, for this one, I can give you. So, marked one, I saved you, and I'm not going to pretend I did it to win favors upstairs. You do some jobs for me, and we're even. Besides, keeping you busy might be a good way to deal with your amnesia. And I'll see what I can find out about your problem. I don't give a shit why you want to find this S.T.A.L.K.E.R guy. I mind my own business. If you want to kill him, well, you must have your reasons.
All right.
What are you standing there for? Come closer. I don't bite.
All right. We open up the gameplay itself for S.T.A.L.K.E.R Shadow of Chernobyl. As I've said before, I'm using the AMK 1.4 mod, as I'm sure you saw in the main menu. We wake up as the Marked One. Sidorovich tells us that he didn't save us to win favors upstairs. Some people think that means God. You know, he didn't do it to win favor, you know, morality or anything. And some people think that means the guy Wolf upstairs. I'll leave it up to you. Now, he's lost money while messing for us. we don't have any money, and he needs his money losses compensated, so we have to
Got a
look for
job
him.
for you, Mark 1. I want you to find a stalker called Nimble. He was carrying some very important information. He disappeared somewhere near the bridge. Find him. Dead or alive, I don't care. I need the flash drive with the info. Visit Wolf from the local camp and ask him. He certainly knows where that guy can be.
So we have to bring him the flash drive, and then he'll consider that to be partial payment. He also says he's offering us another job to find a specific artifact. He'll pay more than generally trading it to people. He wants us to find the Night Star, with 2 R's apparently. It's in the cordon southwest of the car park, so I'll look for that. He also gave us a PM Marikov, some rounds for it, and a knife. Apparently Andre Artist has sent over my PDA that there's a controller in the Dark Valley. So,
Well, good hunting, Stalker.
Georg Prince saw a Buer in the Dark Valley. Apparently the Dark Valley is a place we don't want to be. So, there's a lot of dialogue in this game. Not all of it is perfectly translated, especially with the mod. So what I'm going to do is pretty much, I'll leave it up on screen if you want to pause and read what it is. I doubt many people want to do that, so I'll try and paraphrase it. You can jump using space, as the game informs us. I might turn up the brightness a little bit here. Just a bit to make it easier on you guys to see what's going on. Sometimes you can need to run faster, you use shift for that. At least I do. Russ Ace. Our boss wanted to see you. That doesn't make you a welcomed guest though, so keep moving.
Come over here, we need to talk.
Vadim Horse saw a cat at Agriprom. Ow! We accidentally stepped into the fire. Great start, huh?
Вот это как медом
Guys,
помазал.
Must be very close friends.
Рихтер.
By helping other characters, you can improve their attitude towards you, as well as their your general reputation. So pretty much, if you help people, they'll like you more. Anyway, we need to talk to Wolf here. He asks why we're here. We need to see Nimble. Nimble got a raw deal. His group was attacked by some bandits. So essentially he's being kept hostage in an old car park. And Marked One here is asking why not to save him. So essentially he's asking us to help deal with the thugs. And I'll say I'll try. I have the guts for it.
Guys, I'm sending someone your way, so wing it. You may attack if necessary. Over.
All right, Wolf, send him in. As long as he stays out of the way. Out.
Ах, неохота мне за хабаром сегодня плестись.
Now, there's lots of stuff I can ask him, but I'm going to ask if he has any jobs.
Бывалый сталкер у третьего
He says there's a job to destroy Boar Lair.
Направо аномалии
Friend of I have
чуток
storage not far from the car park.
монстров немерено.
But there's boars now, and he's going to... This isn't translated, but he's going to give us a wrench, which is an artifact.
Подумал и вперед двинулся.
Now, I might change with the audio a little bit. I have my voice set to quieter than usual, because I'd realized it was peaking a little bit in one of my recent streams. So you'll have to tell me. I might notice it too, but if you have an opinion, leave a comment. Now, before we leave to go do some of these quests, there's something I want to get up here. Now, we are the Marked One. And our main goal is to kill S.T.A.L.K.E.R, as you saw in the PDA. I came into the den of some dude, that would be Sidorovich the traitor. Can't remember anything. I just have a PDA on me with a picture of some dude. There's just one message on the PDA: kill S.T.A.L.K.E.R. So, that's our only real goal. We have amnesia. We woke up in that death truck and was saved. Well, we didn't wake up there, but we were saved from that death truck by a mysterious stranger. Now, if we jump across here, there's this little box in here, which has a mercenary suit. As far as I'm aware, that's in vanilla and a lot of basic mods that don't change a lot. It's a merc suit. It's a stalker suit from the mercenary faction. It's better than what we have in a lot of ways, but it's not a particularly great suit in the grand scheme of things. Now, what we want to do first is this camp elimination. Just right over here. Now for this game, I'm not planning to do a 100% or anything. I just want to play through it, get the good ending. So that's why you always throw bolts. You're able to see this stuff sometimes, but you always want to know where it is. If you follow a bolt, you can walk to it, and if it doesn't hit anything along the way, you'll know you'll be safe from anomalies, which can do a lot of damage really safe. I mean, really quick. You're not safe around them. I will be auto-saving a lot. I mean, quick-saving a lot. Now, these are boars. They're the first mutant we're going to run into. They take a lot of bullets. And they can do a decent amount of damage, too. But they're the ones we need to kill for Wolf's Quest. This man had a PDA entry about the backpack of a weakling. That's one down. Save some bullets. I'm going to try and knife the other. Took a lot in terms of health and ammo, but that's what we needed to do. We're going to take their feet, if they have any. They both have boar's hooves. They can be used to produce a number of drugs, including anti-radiation serum, apparently. I'll break these boxes. This one in particular has an artifact in it. One of the most common. Ooh, this one does too. So, we've got ourselves a jellyfish. It's formed in the springboard anomaly. It forms a weak protective field whose side effect is slight radiation. It's widespread and not very valuable. Now both of these protect against damage, but they give us radiation damage. So until we find an artifact that reduces the radiation, we're not going to be wearing or using them. So, but they do make good money in this mod, along with hunting and taking mutant parts. Now, ooh, Romka Basurman. Apparently he says there's going to be a blowout tomorrow morning. Now, over here is a Ukrainian military checkpoint. We are in the cordon, which, as the name would state, is the very entrance to the zone. So that would be the way out, and those men are not very happy with stalkers being here, so we will not mess with them. For now, before we go to fight, we're going to run over here.
Прям свертела.
Оружие убрал.
Сочный.
So how's it going?
Всегда такая.
Here for the job?
Если прикинуть.
So he gave us another wrench.
Вспомнил вот.
Tim Koziak
Один
is
сталкер
observing
другому
a
говорит.
chimera.
На днях вот к долгу заходил.
Now this little feature with the people sending messages is from the mod. It seems a little bit more
Well, hello there.
active than I remember, but let's sell some of these for some rubles. I want to hold on to these because there are quests sometimes to give artifacts which would give us more money than by selling them
Not
directly.
bad. Some
We're also
pretty
going to
good
sell our
stuff
old
you've got
leather
there.
jacket.
Not bad. Some pretty good stuff
Now we're
you've
getting
got there.
some decent money.
Now that's the way to go.
He's very happy
Good
with us
hunting, Stalker.
for selling him that stuff. And now we're going. That's Agroprom. We're going to zoom back in here and we're going to head to save this nimble guy.
Оружие убрал.
In the distance, you can hear some propaganda being spewed out from the Ukrainian checkpoint. This game does take place in the zone, which is the Chernobyl zone of exclusion, which is in Ukraine, not Russia. It is made by Ukrainian developers, not Russian. The people speak Ukrainian or English. Pull our bolts back out and use those as we walk. And Roadside Picnic, the book this is based on, lightly. Well, it's more based on the movie, but the movie is based on the book.
Помогите! Люди, помогите!
And in the movie, they mostly use bolts.
Help me, brother! Take the med kit off the stiff! I can't crawl that far! Help me, brother! Take the med kit off the stiff! I can't reach it!
Tolik here
Help
is
me, brother.
dying.
Take the med kit off the stiff! I can't crawl that! Thank you, Magma. You're okay, you know that? I'll be sure to tell everyone at the camp that you helped me out.
So we saved Tolik here with the med kit from that dead man. What the hell happened? They're coming back from a scouting raid. A couple of gangsters killed him, hurt this guy. They grabbed Nimble, so I need to see Nimble going after him. I asked this man, Tolik, to keep me company, but he says he's about as good of a fighter as a pair of old socks. So he's going to head back to the camp. Bye, Tolik. You can see he likes me now. I saved his life. Ooh. There's some dogs outside. Now we just got ourselves a PB, a silenced, a pistol with an integrated silencer. It's outdated but still useful. I'm going to use it because it's pretty much just a slightly upgraded version of our PM Makarov. I'm sorry. Some dogs down there. I'm gonna go onto this little bridge. Here there's a corpse of Georg Locke. I'm gonna take his things, which are a diet sausage made of chicken and soy. Yep, people eat it a lot. We've got Tourist's Delight, which is canned food from an army warehouse. The best before period hasn't even expired yet. And then we have some bandages, which help stop bleeding. There we go. Not much else reason to stay in here. Up there is something, but over here is another something. Looks to be an artifact. In fact, it was a night star. A very nice one. I'm going to bring that back to Sidorovich. But first, we're going to deal with this nimble situation.
Pipe down, man. Let me fill you in.
Temka Balan is giving us a nice poem there. This is Petruha. He's one of Wolf's men. Apparently, he says there's 7 or 8 men in the camp. Now, he's giving us the option if we want them to come and help us fight them, or if we want to try and do it stealthily by ourselves. I'm going to have them help, because I don't have any med kits, and this is dangerous, and I'm playing on Master. And I'm not that much of a Master, so let's go.
Wolf here sent us some support along with the order to attack. Time to move on and be heroes.
This is the camp in question. It's an old car park, apparently. Are they going to walk into that anomaly? Ah, good. Yeah, I was smart enough to avoid it. Now, they know we're here. Ooh! Yeah, bad move. Ah, die. Oh. Well, we load from our last save and we try again. I played this a little bit earlier to practice, and I will let you guys know that I didn't die then, but I'm playing it without the crosshairs in this mode, which, in this run through. So, expect deaths, I'm sorry. But, wow. This was my last save, really? I'm sorry. I'm going to keep up with quick saves more often. Could be bad. There we go. So at least I'm not going to die quite yet. I have a habit. It's not an intentional habit, but sometimes once I start to die, I get stuck in a rut where I try and rush things. So I gotta hammer on this F5 button to quick save more often. Didn't get a wrench that time either. Well, there's the military men. It's unfortunate. Probably hurt my heavy breathing. Now I'm going to turn off my light and try and sneak. I can run this time. I'm a little bit off, apparently. Whew. Now, this time I'm not going to go back and do all that. I'll do that when I come back after the main quest. I'll try and rush through things. We already talked to this man over here. Did all that.
Help me, brother. Thank you, Mark 1.
Командир, там придурок какой-то внизу шляется. Шумнем? Отставить. Ни хрен на мелочь боезапас тратит. Ну пусть живет.
Dead body is over here now.
Pipe down, man. Let me fill you in. Men, Wolf here sent us some support along with the order to attack. Time to move on and be heroes.
Alright, back where we left off. Oh wow, it's already been 26 minutes. What a recording. Well, first episode will be long because it has the introduction and all this, but I'll stop after we win this, or fail another time. I'll let these guys be a bit of a spearhead instead of running off ahead.
Я пошел!
Помоги огнем!
Зацепил, гада!
I was going to use the silence weapon, but they started firing. Oh.
Я убью тебя! Убью! Я попал в него!
Cheeky breaky. Ah! If I get stuck on this over and over just because I'm recording now, I'm going to be very mad. I'm sorry. But this should give you expectations of what to expect in this playthrough. I'll be doing it as fast as I can because I don't want this to take 40 episodes, but I am not
sent us some support along with the order to attack. Time to move.
not amazing at this game. Try not to expect too much. Now there's stealth in this game to an extent. And there's audio levels, visual levels. Oops. That's annoying. What I get put for playing on master for a recording. That man is See, AI is pretty smart in this game. They will flank you. That is the main thing, is that they flank. Now, once I get grenades, I get more health kits, I get better armor, I get better weapons. This sort of thing won't happen nearly as much. A lot of people apparently get stuck here. Ah, getting a call. I don't know why this happens so much.
Все, ты труп!
Ah! Luckily, the loading in this game doesn't take too long. I'm playing this in a smaller window, too. I don't want to continue to give excuses, but being honest, it's a slightly smaller window than I'm used to playing in, just for recording's sake.
Получай, сволочь! Зацепи! Тебе крышка! Урваем нахрен! Я пошел! Вали актив! Мы вас сделаем! Получи от меня! Получай, сволочь! Прикрой меня! Помоги огнем! Я попал в него!
I think that's all of them. Now, before this man loots everyone, I'm going to attempt to do it. Poor Petruha died. It's a shame. Maybe he'll be okay. Now, let's find Nimble.
I owe you, brother. I could never thank you enough.
Thanks, brother. You did us a great service. Don't know how to thank you. So we ask him for the flash drive. He gives it to us. That's a big wall of text. going to skip that for now. So we asked him for a job. He wants us to find his perfected suit, so we'll do that for him at some point. Now, this is the shotgun with the best durability left. We're going to sell a lot of these weapons and things. Some dogs outside. A little bit drunk on vodka. Nice rainy day. I think we'll stop the first episode here. Thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.